it is always good when we have people come in that have a cause and a purpose. And this cause and purpose, I have to admit, I was like, what? This is, but I understand, I kind of get the grasp of things, an Educator Chipotle Challenge. And I'm here, and full disclosure, she won the dance contest at our V101 old school house party. And so when I was giving her her prize, her tickets, she gave me a card and said, I'm doing this, man. We talk about this? And this is pretty awesome. So, but for the record, tell everybody your name and what do you do for a living?
My name is Kala Ebbe, and I am a school counselor in Davis, California for grades 7 through 9 at Da Vinci Charter Academy.
Nice. Shout them out.
Yeah, I love y'all. People that I work with and students, they're amazing. That community is awesome.
And you care about it obviously because you're doing this Chipotle challenge. So talk about this Chipotle challenge and how it works.
So my friend Kale challenged me in 2015 to eat Chipotle once a day for 1 year because he knows that I love it. I accepted the challenge and I thought, how can I make this more about giving back than just eating Chipotle? So with my passion of giving back and supporting educators and students, I created the Educator Chipotle Challenge. So not only will I eat Chipotle once a day for 1 year, today is day 213.
Okay.
I will also highlight stories of how educators have positively impacted people's lives through educator shout-out interviews, which are on YouTube, and fundraise money. My goal is to raise $100,000, and 50% of that will go towards supporting educators in the classroom. So I'll purchase supplies and materials for them so that they don't have to pay for it out of their own pockets. And just there's lack of funding from all sources, so it's just another funding source for them to feel supported and have what they need to serve students. And then the other 50% of that fundraiser will go towards an organization that provides mental health resources in Davis for all students. So the 50% that's going towards the educators, because I wanted to make the most impact, I narrowed it down to just my school. So Da Vinci Charter Academy educators from grades 7 through 12 will be offered this portion of the fundraiser.
It is fantastic. I mean, that's an awesome idea. So I want to take you back to like day 3 of this whole thing when you started. Was it that much? Is it like a kind of an ordeal, or is it like, hey, it's another day for Chipotle, let's go ahead and get it? Or is it how you feel about how did you feel about it back then compared to now?
So when I first started the challenge and I invited Chipotle to sponsor me, I played around with it that Chipotle and I have been in a relationship for 14 years because I've eaten it since 2000. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to do the math. 2004 or 2005, I think.
Something like that.
And the love for Chipotle has been consistent. It's grown over the years. So day 3 to day 213, I still love it, and there have been many points throughout the entire challenge that I've craved it, and it's just become a part of my routine. I think the only challenging part about it is just that concept and that practice, dedication of doing one thing every day. But it's fairly easy because it's Chipotle and I gotta eat and I love
Right.
it. So it's one less thing that I have to really think about.
So the journey is just as good as the destination in this case, yeah?
Absolutely.
That's good.
Absolutely.
That's good.
Some people are like, what are you gonna do on day 366? I'll probably still eat Chipotle. I don't know, I might go through withdrawals. I don't know. We'll see.
That's hilarious. See, I mean, obviously this is probably a good role model for your students that see you do this and post on social media, and they're like, that's a cool thing that she's doing. That's a really cool thing.
I hope so. I mean, it's it takes the comments from people who have succeeded in various ways, where people don't do some of their dreams because it's scary, and it has been, but it's been something that I've been super passionate about and have received a lot of no answers along the way, and just kept going. And like, it's something that I really enjoy doing, and it's a creative outlet. So I think it's been a learning opportunity for me, and hopefully through that journey will be a positive example for my students and just anybody out there that's trying to make a difference and give back and like have an even more heightened level of purpose or impact on the world.
So I mean, let's talk about you mentioned there was like some no comments. I mean, or like people who've kind of rejected this whole movement that you're pushing. I mean, I don't understand why people would say no, but it's, but yet they do. Talk about that.
Yeah, and like, I think just some of the bureaucracy or the political parts have come into play, because I'm fundraising money and I'm an individual who's not connected to a 501c3, and there's been people ahead of me probably who have taken advantage of those types of things, and therefore there's policies or protocols in place that prevent individuals or organizations from saying, yeah, Kayla, let's partner together. Like, initially I was partnered with my school's booster club, but like, this is my first rodeo in this kind of aspect of life, and I didn't know exactly all the questions to ask right away, and I didn't get answers until after some of those things were already put into place. So because I'm not this Educator Chipotle Challenge is not a 501c3, it's not something that many people can like just jump on board with, because it's not official. So it's not a school sanctioned event because of that. So
it's just like you're just trying to, but you obviously you just jumped in because of your passion and because I want to do this to help benefit somebody else.
Right.
And you just kind of like getting the legality of everything taken care of on the back end. But it is a legitimate thing. I see it every day with you.
Right. And so because it's not a school sanctioned event, like I had to transfer the fundraiser that was connected to my school to a GoFundMe.
Okay.
And so it's now all done individually, and like I'm gonna, on the tail end of this, I'm going to file the taxes or do whatever I need to do to make it to cross my T's and dot my I's.
Sure.
And like I just putting on record even more so than I've already done, like I'm not going to receive any of the funds, but because of those kind of hoops that I've had to jump through, and I'm doing it as a private citizen, like it's I might have to
excuse me,
it's okay, I might have to claim it on my taxes, but I won't actually be taking any of the money.
Right. So because this is something that's really close to your heart and it's a passion thing, you really want to help benefit other people. So why not do this? If I gotta pay the taxes, whatever, as long as the money's gonna get to them. But talk about the day that Chipotle said, you know what? I'm gonna ride with you. I'm gonna do this thing. We're gonna support you. Talk about that day.
So Chipotle is supporting in kind of behind the scenes ways. So I invited them to sponsor, but that it wasn't in the cards for them in the way that I kind of envisioned it, which is totally okay. I mean, they've hooked me up with some Chipotle swag and like just supported me with some behind the scenes things, and it's really nice to be able to go into a Chipotle and like in Davis, for example, that's my kind of go-to location, and the staff, whether they know my name or they just recognize me because I'm in there all the time, it feels good. Like, people have asked me if I do the like mobile app, and I actually did it just a couple days ago for the first time in the 213 days, because I like that personal experience that I have with them, and that part feels relatively like it feels like a good flow of a good kind of partnership with what they can provide me, and in terms of support and helping me get the Good Day Sacramento interview, and who knows what's to come. Ellen, if you're attached to iHeartRadio, like I would love to get on the Ellen show, but that may or may not have anything to do with Chipotle and my connection with them. But But Chipotle's been great with
That's
this.
fantastic. I mean, hey,
Yeah.
hey, why not dream big? Why not dream big?
And then act on it, right?
Yeah,
Like,
big
pursue
shouts out to
it.
Cody Stark right there from Good Day Sacramento.
Right.
He actually did the interview. I saw the interview with you.
Exactly.
And it was a really fun thing. It was a really awesome thing. And I think it's an authentic thing because this is coming from your heart and your passion, and you want to raise money to help these other people.
Right.
I mean, it's a really cool thing. So, you had mentioned about Ellen before today.
Yeah.
Talk about the efforts that you're trying to do to push to be on the Ellen DeGeneres show to talk about this.
Well, because like I said, I'm trying to raise $100,000, and right now, in total, I think I've raised $600, which is obviously nowhere near the goal, and I believe that in a short amount of time, a lot can happen, but I know that it's going to require donors from various levels, from $5 to $25 to $5,000 and $10,000, and you know, I've noticed over the years how much Ellen is a critical part of our society and like movement of being just, it sounds so simple, but it's so necessary and important that we're just kind to each other and like giving back and doing, just trying to boost people up.
Yeah.
I'm not sponsored by Chipotle, but like I love it. So in other places or other people, like I'm just like posting different things from different people, and
Yeah.
and she's doing that on a daily basis. And I also would love to dance with her because, as you had mentioned, I love dancing and dance at the old school house party, and I would love to I could just envision being introduced on her show and her and I dancing and then talking about the Educator Chipotle Challenge and like partnering together to give back to educators and to students. And I don't think that there's anything like this out there. I mean, I know that there are Chipotle challenges. I think there was a man who wore a Batman suit or cape or something
I heard about
on
that.
the regular.
Yeah.
But other than that, I haven't really heard anything that made quite an impact
like this.
Right, yeah, like specific to, not only am I eating Chipotle and loving it, I am trying to give back and raise awareness for the importance of educators and the positive stories that they that people have about the impact that they have in their lives, and to just find a different way to support students and educators in a financial way, not like giving them the money directly, but because there's just lack of resources and lack of funding, generally speaking. So coming.
So I guess the mission is, one, to get big sponsors to help with this, the GoFundMe, and also get you on Ellen. Get you on the Ellen show.
Ellen, get Miss Ebbe on your show. Ellen, get Miss Ebbe on your show.
I mean, because you're right. Her platform is used because she uses her platform and her fame to help donate to great causes and to do great things, and not just in the LA area where the Ellen show is done, but across the country.
Yeah.
And so that would be a good connection to get in there. Have you?
Oh my gosh.
Have you formally made the approach? Have you did whatever it is, the application, or made a trip down to LA? Like, look, put me on the show. Or what efforts have you done to get on the Ellen show?
I have participated in the Watch Me Work It at Work challenge by Ellen with some of my crew at school, and posted that on YouTube. I think that's one of my most viewed videos, which it's not necessarily about the views, but like it looks like it's, you know, having an impact. And I have, gosh, I can't remember the theme, but I sent in a note or a picture or video or something that was about giving back to teachers, I think. But there's a few themes on her website that you can write in and like share your story or share what you're trying to do, and kind of enter for a chance to, you know, win something or have an impact in relationship to Ellen. So nice. I'm continuing to work on, like, I tag her in everything. I imagine, like, because of the ECC, I'm pretty new to Instagram and Twitter, so I imagine it's a lot being tagged by me every single day. But I'm hoping that is going to reach people. That I've asked people to share my posts and tag Ellen, the Ellen Show, get Miss Ebbe on your show.
Mm-hmm.
And I plan to write her a handwritten letter, because it looks like she reads handwritten letters sometimes on her show.
Yeah.
I do plan to book tickets to one of her showings, and I realize that's got to probably happen in the next couple months, because it seems like it gets booked up pretty quickly, because you're pretty popular, Ellen.
Oh yeah. So that's good. So as far as helping you out directly, so first off, I should backtrack. You're on Instagram and Twitter, so give everybody what the tag is and what how they can get a hold of you that way.
Yeah, so on Instagram it's at EducatorCC, Twitter it's at EducatorCC, and Facebook at EducatorCC. Also Educator Chipotle Challenge, and on YouTube if you search Educator Chipotle Challenge or Kala Ebbe, KalaEbbe, and then the website for the Educator Chipotle Challenge is www.educatorcc.com, and that is the hub for all my social media. It's connected to the daily Chipotle Challenge, where it shows you like photos and videos of me eating it and what I eat that day, and also connected to the interviews on YouTube. And you can post your own shout out interviews on there, and let's see.
That's a whole lot right there, just off that. That's a lot. So, and also they can also, if they want to make a donation on the GoFundMe as well. Talk about the GoFundMe.
That's one of the key parts, Al.
Yes.
Thank you for reminding me of that. So on the website, there are 2 donate buttons on the upper right-hand corner, and in the middle, kind of tab, or what's that called? We're just gonna call it a tab.
Yeah,
it's a donate button, and it goes to the GoFundMe, which you can search Educator Chipotle Challenge for the GoFundMe as well, or go to the website to directly link you to the GoFundMe.
That is fantastic. I mean, I love this, the ultimate grassroots push to do what's in your heart and get that going. And I know you're trying to take care of things on the back end as far as the paperwork and all the stuff, to make sure, let other people know that this is legit, this is real, you're not going to get scammed, this is actually going to happen. But I have to say, I'm proud of you. I'm very proud of you just to have this passion to get out there and just do it.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Love it. Thank you so much. That means so much to me.
Yeah. So hey, hopefully Ellen can get a hold of this somehow, and see it and understand your passion and help you out in any way that she can. This is great. So
absolutely.
So people can just jump on. It all starts with Instagram at EducatorCC, and also on Twitter at EducatorCC, and also Facebook as well, EducatorCC. And at that point, they'll have all the websites and the links and everything. You can get in there and see your journey. I think it's probably time for some Chipotle now. So
in a little bit here. About a half hour or so.
Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and let you go here, so that way you can get your eat on, get your Chipotle. I love the tie, by the way.
Mill City Fineries in my hometown, Minnesota.
Oh, snap. Yeah. I see you. Hey, thank you so much for talking about this and just showing your passion and hoping to make some change out there. Thank you so much for even being here. This is really cool.
Big Al, thank you so much for giving me this platform and being open to sharing these types of stories and connecting with people that are making a difference in various realms of our society, and for doing what you do on the radio. I love listening to you in the morning, and it's been fun. I hope to see you at what's that? Freestyle Throwback Jam.
Oh yeah, the Freestyle Jam. Yes.
On April 20th.
I will be out there, yeah, absolutely. I will be out there.
Awesome.
I may not be getting my dance on,
right,
but I'm going to try to get my little boogie on, my little electric slide or something. But hey, hopefully you can be out there, man, and just get your boogie on. I might have to pull you up on the stage, but we'll see what happens.
That would be awesome.
Yeah,
that would be so cool. Thank you so much, Al.